What up people, it's your boy Chig from Lunar Eagle Eye coming to you again with a brand new video. This time is to talk about Watford versus Arsenal, the preview. Wenger's press conference was pretty interesting. Talked about some of the injuries that have taken place during the international week. Mustafi's injury, which is keeping him out for 6 weeks. The fact that Koscielny is still out with his never-ending Achilles injury. I think he first picked up this Achilles injury in kind of in a game about 3 years ago, and just he has not been able to shift that thing. But arguably, it's probably more important for next week than he is for this game. And then obviously the Alexis Sanchez Mesut Ozil situation, which I found his comments to be a pretty interesting situation. My very quick opinion on that, and I've got more of an opinion that I think I'll do in a separate video. I think he's preparing people for the fact that he will be selling at least one of these people in January. I think you should brace yourself for that now, and I'm not necessarily against it. I'm sorry, I'm not. Provided that we are given the money to strengthen elsewhere. And in all honesty, I'm not convinced. Sorry about that. I'm not convinced that Draxler is that guy. I'm really not. I don't think he's that good. I'm all for Lamar. I'm all for Mahrez, but Draxler I'm not convinced about yet. But we'll see. In any case, I'll address that in another video for another day. Let's get on with the Watford preview. Now, for me, I put Petr Cech in goal. He's the Premier League goalkeeper. There shouldn't be a discussion. And anyone who saw Ospina play for Colombia over the past week will know that that man gets nowhere near an Arsenal goal. Not keeping for us, anyway. So, for me, Petr Cech goes in goal. Now, I know that Wenger is going to play with a back three, so I'm going to pick a three with that thought process in mind. As we know, Mustafi's not available, Koscielny's not available. Probably a lot of you are probably waiting for me to say Callum Chambers. I'm actually not going to. He himself is only coming back from injury. Having said that, I would play Rob Holding on the right-hand side of that three. I think he's getting back to his best. Very, very gradually, and I think the more games he plays, the better he'll look. So I have no problem playing Holding right of the three. Mertesacker, our club captain, remember that, people. Again, I have no problems him taking up the reins in the middle of those three, and then Monreal, who quite frankly has become undroppable. I can't imagine an Arsenal defence without Monreal right now. So he plays on the left-hand side of those three. The wing-backs, Kolasinac has got to play, and I put him on that left-hand side. Have no problem with that. I've been very impressed with him since he came into the Arsenal squad, and I'll happily keep him on that left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I put Hector Bellerin. Ever so slowly, he's getting back to his best. And fair play to Hector, because I'll tell you what, even I've talked some shit about him recently, but he's getting there. He's getting back to his best, and I'm happy with that. My two in the middle, even though he didn't have a great game for Wales this past week, I'll put Aaron Ramsey in that middle, and I put him alongside. Now this is the debate. I put him alongside Granit Xhaka. Now, you're probably sat there thinking, well, where's Wilshere? Just you wait. For me, I play him alongside Granit Xhaka just because I just feel that would be best for him. I feel like when that pairing works, it does work pretty well. I still don't think it's the best pairing. In my opinion, I think El Nene and Granit Xhaka is actually a pretty good pairing. It's a better pairing than that anyway. But for now, I think against Watford, hopefully we need someone just a little bit more defensive minded than Ramsey, which is why I wouldn't play Jack next to him. Where I would play Jack, this is the big shocker, Alexis is on the bench for me. Now, the reason I put Alexis on the bench, you guys probably thinking, my gosh, shit, you have some vendetta against this guy. I don't. I just look at the facts. He's just coming off a big disappointment in Chile. He's a very emotional character. He's had to travel very far. Has only recently come back. For me, against a Watford team, I would understand if Wenger says, you know what, Alexis, we won't start you in this one. Have no issue with that. And I know people will think that's blasphemy. People will think, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But I would actually play Jack Wilshere. Jack Wilshere would be my number 10. Alongside, and that's the key question, I play Mesut Ozil in this game. I think he has been dropped the last couple of games, and there is a big spotlight on Mesut at the moment because supposedly there's some contract discussions. Now, I know Lee has something to say about that, but supposedly, I'll use that term, is in contract discussions. And I think those two as two number 10s would be an interesting look. So I'd play those two at number 10s. Let's see what happens. And then up top, I play Lacazette. I think Lacazette working with a Jack Wilshere could be dangerous. Having said that, even if Lacazette doesn't do anything, you take him off, you put Giroud on. We know Giroud and Jack can work well together. So I think that's why that would be my team. You let me know what you guys think. No doubt you guys will let me know how wrong I am about Alexis, but leave it in the comments below. Also, if you're listening to me for the first time, it's about goddamn time you've got here. Hit that damn subscribe button, you won't regret it. And also, crush, destroy, annihilate, bitch slap the crap out of that like button for me. I appreciate it every time you guys do that. Alright, I'm out of here. Just to let you know, I'm working on a big mega debut next week. More on that as soon as it's confirmed. It's a big game, so it warrants a big debut. Aside from that, that's pretty much it from me. Take care. Peace.